So it's been a while since we made a video, but I got lucky and got 3 Dinosaur structure decks, and I know you guys are thinking it's October 2018. This deck's really old, but it's still a really solid deck if you want to make like building on a budget. So I talked to a lot of people, and they always tell me, like Yu-Gi-Oh costs like hundreds of thousands of dollars and stuff, and they're always really sad that they can never play like their favorite game and stuff because it's too expensive. So. Each of these I bought for $10 each, so you can build this deck for $30. You can probably find it on Amazon or something. I was lucky enough that I found a store that sold them locally and everything, but yeah. This is just a deck using only these cards. You don't have to have like Mystical Space Typhoon, Cyclone, Raigeki, Ash Blossom, or anything. It's not the best deck. You probably won't win locals with it, but you could definitely like top 4 locals with like this deck. I think like maybe at least like top 8 or something. It's an okay, like, first kid's deck and stuff when, like, you're teaching someone how to play the game. And, you don't want to tell a kid, like, you gotta spend $800, right? Just tell them you spend $30 and build this deck. So, anyway. So, using the cards, we have to play 3 Overraptors. This is your best card in the deck. It surges everything. 3 Ultimate Conductor Trino. This is going to be the focus of your budget deck here. It's 3,500 attack everything. And it can put cards face down without targeting, destroying, anything like that, so it's good. It's not good against Link monsters, obviously, but, if you're playing, like, a budget casual strategy, then hopefully your friends won't really be using Link monsters most. We have to play 3 Baby Sorcerers and 3 Tetradons, because if you look at the rest of I'll go over the rest of the structure deck in another video, but there's not really, like, too much they give you. Like, all the dinosaurs these are the only, like, okay dinosaurs. Obviously, don't want to draw them, but you just need dinosaurs in the deck, honestly. 3 Rescue Rabbits and 3 Megalo Smasher X. It's just an easy way to get 4,000 damage in, and it'll load up your graveyard for Ultimate Conductor. Same with Tyranno Infinity. This card just gets better over time. When you summon your first Conductor, it'll be 2,000. The second one will be 4,000, so on and so on. Unfortunately, this card's at 1, but it's still good. You can discard it, banish 4, and then summon Tyranno Infinity with 4,000 attack. So the main combo of your budget deck is going to be Lost World. The whole idea of this is you open Lost World, or your 2 terraformings to search Lost World, and then you draw any dinosaur in the game that you can normal summon. So you could like normal summon a dinosaur while you have Lost World face on the field. Use Lost World's effect to special summon a token to your opponent's side of the field. You can attack that token, and then using Lost World's effect, you can destroy a dinosaur from your deck. So you either destroy Tetradon or Baby Ceratosaurus. It doesn't really matter. They both have the same effect when they're destroyed by a card effect. You can special any dinosaur monster from your deck. So the main one you want to do is solely Overraptor. His effect will allow you to add Conductor Tyranno from your deck to your hand. And then once these guys finally kick the bucket somehow, then you'll be able to summon Conductor Tyranno from your hand, and then hopefully that'll be the main centerpiece of your deck here. So for $30, pretty neat. Terraforming's at 2, so you're only going to play 2 of those, unfortunately. 3 Fossil Dig. This is a great card. It searches Overraptor and just about anything else in your deck. Twin Twisters comes in this deck too, which is a really solid card. You can discard your dinosaurs, which loads up your graveyard for Conductor Tyranno. And just having like spell and trap removal is good in case your friends are playing like Anti-Spell Fragrance or other troublesome cards like that. Unfortunately, this deck doesn't really come with too much removal, like Raigeki or Dark Hole or anything, so the best thing you've got is Swords Conceal and Light as far as spells go. It's not the greatest card in the world, but it's okay as long as you're not really playing against the Link-heavy decks. I would say the biggest weakness of this deck, as far as budget goes, is you don't really have an out to Link monsters, so. Quaking Mia Force, again, it's good against anything that's not a Link deck, and then Grand Horde of Heaven, it's okay. If we kind of take a look at the rest of this deck that comes in a structure deck, like, you can see, like, they don't really give you too much to work for. Like, all these dinosaurs aren't very strong. Survival's End, it special summons, like, a normal monster from deck, but then it dies, and then you can banish it to, destroy cards. But it's okay, but I'm not too big of a fan of trap cards. I think the most important thing is just to play as many dinosaurs and spells, that way your deck's as consistent as possible, and then you can get things out. So yeah, all these cards aren't very strong. You'll see. These are all the cards that I kind of decided not to play. Yeah, honestly, there's not really much of an answer for Link monsters, really. Like, Survival's End kind of takes care of them, but I don't think it's worth the risk of playing it, so. So yeah, I don't know. If you guys are just looking for some, like budget strategies, or you're trying to get like your friends into this game, you don't want to offset them by the intimidating price threshold, then I think this is a really good place to start. And I always thought Dinosaur was really cool. I think, I think a lot of people are turned off by how expensive this game gets. But, yeah. I wouldn't recommend taking this deck to a regional or anything. I would just kind of recommend this for, like, your local tournament store and stuff. Like a small gathering of, like, 10 or 20 people. And, I definitely not guarantee you'll not get top 4. But I can guarantee you'll probably win at least, like, a game or two, So it's a good segue. That's really about it. I don't know.